My name is Paul Gavin, and today is a special day because it marks 9 years that I've been a professional musician making my entire living in music. I've never clocked in, I've never had a boss, I've never worked a regular job. For 9 years straight, since May 1st of 2015, I've been a professional musician, feeding myself and my family, putting walls around myself with music and music only. I want to share a couple of the things that have made that possible lately. Welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. If you've been waiting for me to make a video for a long time, I'm back, baby. So the first thing I want to talk about is having a diverse set of skills. I have never depended solely on one particular thing. My training is in jazz drumming, and a big part of the way that I make a living is by doing jazz drumming. And if you want to know if I know what I'm talking about, a link to my other channel that has videos of me playing is in the description below. But that said, jazz drumming is not the only thing that I do. I make my living by playing, writing, and teaching music. And so I have always been a private lessons teacher, and right there a lot of people start to think, oh yeah, that's how he really makes money, is by teaching lessons and not really by playing. No, I have 5 students right now. That is not how I'm making my entire living by any means, but it's a part of it, and it's an important part to me personally for my philosophy of how I want to be doing music. So I teach private lessons. I also teach the drum line at a school that the same school that I've been teaching at since 2010, actually, Sickles High School in Tampa, Florida. And I'm also a percussion arranger. I write music for marching percussion. So that's kind of the education side of what I do. And then of course I play the drums. People hire me to play the drums for gigs, and I go play gigs. On top of that, I lead my own gigs, which is its own category of work, by the way. It's a whole different thing than just getting hired, playing, and leading. And on top of that, I do drum circles. If you don't know what a drum circle is, you'll probably have an easiest time just looking it up on YouTube. But essentially, I bring a trailer around to different schools, and senior centers, corporate events, detention centers, and all kinds of other places that you can imagine. I bring a trailer full of djembes around, and I show people that they have rhythm inherently without needing a special teacher, and I play music with them. I do that with a company called Giving Tree Music. I've been doing that with them for about 8 years now or so. And so when you put, and those are like general buckets, there's some other things that I do too. But when you put my playing and my teaching and my writing and composition, oh, I didn't mention band leading. I did mention band leading. But I'm also a band leader, and a big part of my band leading is these 2 concert series that I lead. And in those 2 concert series, I'm the main composer and arranger. So we're either generally playing music that I've written, or we're doing arrangements of music that I've written. Arrangements of music that other people have written in those concerts as well. So when you put all that stuff together, what you get is a living. And I'm not entirely dependent on any one thing. One of the questions I got a lot is, oh my goodness, what'd you do in COVID? During COVID, I kept doing all the stuff I was already doing, except for public performances, because those weren't really happening. So having a diverse set of skills and a set of ways to bring in income has made a huge difference in me being able to have a career with 9 years worth of longevity. Another thing that has been helpful with me having a career that has been this long has been taking every opportunity and every gig seriously. So the way that I've put this in past videos has been, you're always auditioning. And basically, the simple way of putting the meaning behind that is that every opportunity that comes by, I take it seriously, because you never know who's in the room. You never know what opportunities they might have to offer. You never know the results that are possible from you taking the situation that you're in right now seriously and giving it your very best, preparing for it your very best, and then showing up with the very best attitude, the best preparation, and throwing down and giving your very best. You just never know what can come from that. So I've always taken every single gig seriously to the best of my ability and tried to bring the very best that I can to it. And it has led to awesome opportunities. The last thing I'll share for this video, another thing that has helped me to have this career actually doesn't have to do with music. It has to do with how I spend my money. I have never been in debt other than my car. When my wife and I got married, we had debt in her car. My car is getting paid off this summer, and hers is already paid off. Other than that, we've never done any debt. No credit card debt, no personal loans, none of that stuff. And so because we don't have debt, we get to use our entire income, and we don't spend our money frivolously. We're intentional about our money. And so because of that, I've never felt the kind of pressure that a lot of other people, like the general person feels, forget musicians, but the general financial pressure that the average person feels monetarily, that's not pressure that I've had to feel because we can use our entire income. Especially once my car is paid off, man. Once my car is paid off, whoo, better watch out. And so because we've had access to our entire income the entire time, there's never been a situation where what I'm bringing in hasn't been enough for our family. And now we're thinking, oh no, do I have to get a normal people job because what I'm bringing in, that's never come up. And so just between those three quick things, I've really been able to maintain a lengthy career in music. 9 years longer than most people think that you can do it. And I've been able to do it. And so it's been because of those things, and I want to share a lot of the other things that have come from that over the course of the next couple years. I'm actually considering writing a book about the things that I've learned. Is that something you'd be interested in? If it is, let me know. And if you have a question that you would want to have answered in a book like that, also let me know down below, and I'll see if it makes it into this book that I'm considering doing. I think if I do this book, I think I might put it out a year from now, on the 10-year anniversary of me being a professional musician, making my entire living as a freelance musician, playing, writing, and teaching music. If you're on this channel and you're looking at this video, there's a good chance that there are people telling you that you can't do it. I'm not guaranteeing that you can do it, but what I am saying is it's possible. And I'm going to continue to be evidence that it's possible as best as I possibly can. I'm back, guys. I'm looking forward to bringing more videos to you. Thank you so much for checking this out. If you got questions that you want answered, I might answer them in a video, or I might answer them in a book that's coming out in a year. Leave them below. Bye, y'all. Blessings.